Humph. Have you forgotten the trump card I have in my hand for this revenge? You used it on him. Of course. There's no way I won't miss this opportunity that fell from the sky. You can't misuse it. If it gets discovered, I know. I also wanted to test its effectiveness. It just happened that a test subject appeared. Nice. Shaolon, I'm worried about you. I see it. Thousand Autumns Base Camp. He's too fast. Damn it. I can't do anything to him. He's a thief. Charm alert. White Bone Temptress, Succubus State. I only just arrived. And that Mijuan got sent flying. Now I have to 1v1 Ling Su. And in his new state. Charm avoidance. He's completely immune to my charm. He's now become too strong. I haven't settled the score with you for the Mad King sneak attack last time, Temptress. Squat magic. I'll settle it this time. The little Ling Su I like shouldn't be so vindictive. Enchanting Sea. Too fast. I can't clearly see his actions at all. I'm here. Shit. Who? Truly amazing. My weapon was shattered in an instant. Looks like you became a lot stronger again in this period of time, Zhengo. You came just in time, little Zhengo. You finally returned. During the time you went training, dealing with the guild's affairs has been so exhausting. Sister missed you to death. The hard punch you gave me last time. I can still feel the pain from it now. Ling Su. The Thousand Autumns guerrilla troops are all gathering towards Penumbra's base. Looks like they want to concentrate their forces and turn defense into offense. Big news indeed. Sure enough, following you is the fastest way to get first-hand information. Ha! Who are you? Mustard Lord, I have to notify them as soon as possible. Mustard Lord sent some information. Thousand Autumns is really gathering their forces and heading to our base. Just as Ling Su predicted, once they realize he's the only one attacking, they will immediately switch from defense to offense and attack our base. Tian Na, are you ready? Don't worry, Vice Guildmaster Stillwater. I've completed setting up the base defenses long ago. Although it's quite troublesome, that's enough for you. If we let you go on any longer, our base B will be destroyed. You big-ass black guy. Ling Su, don't blame us for bullying you 2v1. Merely 2 people. My target is the entire guild. Getting serious right at the start. Little Zhengo. Seems like the blood lion form is making you high again. Making you impulsive and irritable. Don't just stand there and watch. Ling Su won't get hit by me so easily. It's very likely that he's right behind you. Temptress. Go. Now you're ordering me. I'm getting excited. Whiplash. Evil spirit invincibility. Ling Su, it was you who woke me up to how I should feel my blade chi. That's why I spent so long training myself. Today. Before my new blade intent realm. System notification. Evil spirit invincibility has been seen through. You have nowhere to run. To actually be able to stay so calm in the blood lion form. Little Zhengo, you have become stronger. Indeed. Compared to the you of the past, you're much more interesting. The current me, unfortunately, is even stronger. I really can't underestimate you, you big-ass bastard. You really are a level 120 Lord level power. Interesting. So fast. Even if I use all of my blade chi, I still can't keep up with him. He's coming. It's not his clone. Sure enough, I can't keep up with his speed. But, seizing blade, one strike of gathered. This is my new realization. Take this strike with my full strength. Very good. I really felt it this time. The genius of my previous life, the #1 blade user. Blood Lion Zengos. True blade intent. My blade intent. Lost again. Little Zengo. System notification. Your teammate has been killed. Charm Shadow Whip. I can see it. The energy maintaining the succubus form. And weak point. Succubus form released. I'll leave you alive. Go back and tell Kyujin Shin. Noisy, tell Valvo to wash his neck well and wait for me. I'm coming to take his head. Sis Tian Na, the enemy forces are too numerous. Vice Guildmaster Stillwater and Coco Lee are being overwhelmed by Thousand Autumn's forces at the northern line too. When are we using the defenses we've prepared? Magic troops, continue deploying defensive walls according to the rehearsed method. Yes. Thousand Autumns still has the majority of their forces in their rear. Looks like they're probing us. Wait a bit longer, wait until Thousand Autumns thinks we only have defensive tactics. When they use their full force to launch a massive attack, it will be our opportunity to counterattack. Persevere. Looks like Night of the Glorious is being held back by Enbido at Thousand Autumn's base B. That's good, one less person getting in my way. The current Night of the Glorious should be enough to handle that Enbido. Only the last target is left, Kyujin Shin. What's a mere level 81 thief doing on this battlefield? Could you be an assassin sent by Penumbra? If so, isn't that too funny? To actually send a trash thief like you, does Penumbra have nobody else? Let me send you to your grave. Big Bro Ling Su. Oh. The one going to their grave is you. You want to meet up with Xiaolon. Didn't I tell you to patiently wait in the guild? I'll deal with Thousand Autumns. Even though it's you saying that, Big Bro Ling Su. But things aren't that simple. Are you hiding something from me? I promised Sis Xiaolon that I wouldn't talk about this. For this promise, we were very determined. But I'm worried about her. Even I, the one who declared war against Thousand Autumns. For you guys. Can't know. I'm just afraid that you won't be able to control the situation later. After all, this is no longer just about the game. I imagine that non-mainstream wouldn't want you guys to get hurt like he did. 2. Sis Xiaolon, she. You've come. Day. It's the most important moment of the guild war. Right now, you could have just sent me a message if there's anything. You shouldn't have had me run over. There's a few things I must give you face to face. Things. The family group places much importance on this time's guild war. You should know this better than a messenger like me. This is a war related to whether the #1 guild advent of 1,000 Autumns can continue to have the absolute say in Heavenland. Currently, in the real world, resource dominance in several mainstream games are monopolized by guilds backed by the family group. Ever since the rise of that Penumbra, at our Thousand Autumns, momentum in Heavenland has been getting weaker and weaker, with the first phase of the guild war ending in Thousand Autumn's defeat as the fuse. Public opinion has started to lean towards Penumbra's side. If this goes on, It will be very detrimental to our group interests. That's why, no mishaps are allowed in this second phase of the guild war. If it's a failure again, I'm sure that you, as the spokesperson of Advent of 1,000 Autumns, can guess what the outcome will be. Therefore, the family group will give you the greatest support from behind. We have already investigated in detail. To cause such a situation, the biggest trump card of Penumbra is their guildmaster, above, intends to deal with him in the real world. Thief Ling Su. This is against the real world. You want to deal with players. Well, there was such a plan. However, even in the real world, we were unable to find any information about him. This player is very mysterious. It's more like he was deliberately hidden. Enough. I don't need the help of your tricks. This time, victory will definitely belong to 1,000 Autumns. Is that so? According to what I know, you only have 2 bases left. And the enemy only sent 1 person. TCH. I will personally go into battle. I will use my full strength. And win this war. This is a small support from the family group. For this time's guild war. The purpose of having me come here this time is to give this to you. This is an artifact. Bought from the black market. Yes. We used the money you gave us after the first phase of the guild war to buy it. We decided to use it for revenge. Black market artifacts are exactly what the name suggests, illegal in-game items. They're all made by unrecognized hacker players through unjust methods. They will greatly destroy the balance of the game, that's why they absolutely aren't allowed to be used. Do you guys even know the consequences if Heavenland detects it? And Sis Shaolan, she decided to bear this alone. Guildmaster Kyujin Shin, what should we do next? Have the other members who are still capable of fighting rush to the front lines. There's already no need to care about the rear. Launch a full-scale attack. What about you, Guildmaster? Quickly go and meet up with Shaolan. I understand. Inform them as I told you. The planned meeting point is Base A. Sis Tian Na. They're going to launch a full-scale attack. Looks like 1,000 Autumns finally couldn't bear it anymore. Tian Na, 1,000 Autumns, S forces are swarming forward. The defensive weapons you arranged. It's time. Yes. Vice Guildmaster Stillwater. Magic troops, stop the defensive magic. City wall defensive measures. Open. You're much more troublesome than I expected. Yet now it's all turned to rubble. And I even guaranteed Guildmaster Kyujin Shin that I can protect this base. Looks like I'm going to be scolded when I get back. You big-ass black guy. Hachishlan Baido are so difficult to deal with. I didn't guess wrong. You are definitely that summon of Ling Su. Just how did he do it? Reach the max level with his summon in such a short time. It's impossible for our Advent of 1,000 Autumns, leveling resources to be behind you. I just can't figure it out. It's so troublesome. Tell me quickly. I really want to know. Come on, speak. You mute. Apart from Master, I have no obligation to answer anyone. Advent of 1,000 Autumns. Base A. A trap. There's not a single guard. You're here. Tempress was humiliated by you quite miserably. Ling Su, are you trying to play the empty fort strategy? Here. A strategy using reverse psychology to make the enemy think an empty fort is filled with traps and thus retreat. Guildmaster Kyujin Shin, I won't fall for it and just run away, you know. Ling Su, did you know that this base A is the last line of defense specially built to deal with your penumbra? Its position was supposed to be right in front of your penumbra's forward base. Those prepared weapons were all intended to be used against you guys. But we didn't think you'd actually dare to come challenge our 1,000 autumns. All by yourself. These weapons are all unneeded now. Is that so? Sorry for destroying your wishful thinking. You can only blame yourselves for losing against us in the first phase of the guild war. You don't need to show off since I chose to give up the defense here. It means I've already sent all of my troops to the front lines. I really want to see whether a base without you can hold on against. Advent of 1,000 autumns, full force attack. A wise choice indeed. Unfortunately, I'm very confident in Tian Na's base defense preparations. Plus, I'll get rid of you very soon. It won't be long before the war ends. Humph. This. Cannonballs. That's no ordinary cannonball. We've been installing them from after the Guild War's first phase until now. They're all purchased lightning element cannonballs. Even if it doesn't hit, it can spread the lightning element to paralyze opponents, reducing the opposing army's speed on the battlefield. Because the price of this cannonball is too high, the stock we purchased is limited. I've just been waiting for your 1,000 autumns' full force attack, so I can get the most out of these cannonballs, while the enemy's speed is reduced. Mage troops, all-out attack. Warrior troops, rearrange formation. Defend against their magic attacks. Protect the siege weapons. Destroy their walls while they don't have magic barriers. Tillies. Weren't you guarding the south defense line with little Ryuko and Dark Feather? Our defense line is under no pressure. Thanks to the weapons you prepared in advance, little Ryuko can wreak havoc by himself now. So Dark Feather and I went to support the north and here where the enemy forces are more concentrated. Only such a number of enemy troops can make me excited to kill. Kyujin Shin. This is the cemetery you chose. That's right. This is the cemetery reserved for you. Ling Ce. Even if you're a level 120 max level player, Ling Ce, Guildmaster. Kyujin Shin, you can't change the advent of 1,000 autumn Guildmaster fate of defeat. Really? Elemental Transformation Thunderflash, did those little playing cards of yours tell you that? As a mage, against a thief like you. However, possessing warrior-like defensive attributes, Kyujin Shin gives me an advantage against a thief like you. Mage warrior. Dual profession specialization. I never expected him to also. No wonder. In my previous life, although I never had a chance to meet the mysterious Kyujin Shin, I remember seeing on the news that he became the guildmaster with the warrior profession. I thought this life's Kyujin Shin became a mage. I never thought he was hiding the warrior specialization. This explains why, despite being a mage, how can he be so fast? His attribute measurements, magic skills, power and damage are all top-notch. Truly a bug-like existence player. How did he, completely unlike what a mage player should have, he could exhibit such comprehensive attributes in the first phase of the Guild War? He actually hid his own ability so deeply. This is the scheme of the Guildmaster of the number 1 guild, Kyujin Shin. Do you see this, Ling Ce? In actuality, you aren't that special. You're not the only player that has dual profession specialization. Did you really think you could wipe out Advent of 1,000 autumns alone? Replace the number 1 guild. Challenge the entire game. The backside of this world isn't something you can touch easily. It's only because of your good luck that you could reach this far. Today, I'll halt your steps here. Interesting. Maybe it's as you said, I just had good luck. But I would rather define my luck as the ambition to reach the peak. So, the world you spoke of. Ling Ce, Do you want to challenge it? Don't rush too far in. It's enough if you stop them from breaking the walls. Got it. Dark Feather, try to destroy their siege engines. Leave your HP to me. Hold off their attack. The Guild War has entered its climax. Is Thousand Autumn's attack stronger or Penumbra's defense more stable? Look at my real-time report. All Heavenland players are paying attention to this war. Hey! Why do you keep following me? You trying to steal my reporting materials? Don't worry, I have no interest in your reports. On the contrary, I want to give you some reliable info. What reliable info? Have you realized? Currently, the forces of the two guilds are engaged in an all-out siege battle. You mean? However, the guild masters of both guilds didn't show up on the battlefield. If they participate, with their strength, it's more than enough to affect the battle situation. The real big news isn't here. I'll tell you the coordinates, so hurry there and report it. Their duel will decide the fate of this guild war. Elemental Transformation Plus. S-Speed Thunder Flash. This speed is astonishing. Warrior Specialization Passive. I can't catch him. Such a fierce attack will break through this shield sooner or later. Myriad. And Earth. Defense increase energy field. Cannon. Although I didn't feel any debuff effects, it seems to have a strong buffing effect on him. Looks like my luck destiny is here. They're cards with big numbers. Instant double stab. Queen of Blocks Hunting Windstorm. Of Plun's Endless Imprisonment. Go to hell. This skill's density. I can't escape even if I use Evil Spirit Invincibility. I can only tank it. Body of Chaotic Turmoil. Very good. Show me all of your skills. I can't help but praise your speed. Myriad. Heaven and Earth. Earth defense increase, it's almost instantaneous. It's just a pity that we're in my energy field. You can't break my warrior specialization defense. This dual profession specialization truly caught me off guard. That all-inclusive high attack magic skill, added with such a perverted defense. Guildmaster Kyujin Shin of Advent of 1,000 Autumns is truly a monster-like player. They're all cards with big numbers. Open the Sky. What a terrifying magic skill. If I didn't take out my weapon and block the damage in time, it's very likely that I would have been insta-killed by your big numbers skill. Kyujin Shin, your luck today seems quite good. HNG, wonderful. Ling CE, I seriously gathered your combat info. Against the level 120 max level you, I have to be even more careful. Your two strongest skills, Body of Chaotic Turmoil and Weapon Open the Sky, have both entered a long cooldown period. So you were forcing me to use my big moves. As expected of Guildmaster Kyujin Shin's strategy. With this, I have no big skills in terms of damage that can insta-kill you. This is a blessing in disguise. However, you inadvertently revealed to me your energy field Myriad. Heaven and Earth and the weakness of that card skill of yours. What's going on? This is Thousand Autumn's headquarters, right? We didn't get it wrong, did we? We finally arrived after painstakingly crossing mountains and ridges. How could I be wrong? Then why can't I see a single player? Was everyone sent to the front lines? If that's the case, Kyujin Shin might not be here too. And no way. Wouldn't that mean we went through all that trouble for nothing? J-Drama Run sent a message. He said Ling Ce and Kyujin Shin are having a showdown at Thousand Autumn's base. He wants us to go there too. Ling Ce has a plan to help us. If Ling Ce can defeat Qujin Shin, Shaolon, you don't need to take the risk of being banned to take revenge anymore. Why yes. Quick, voice call J-Drama Run. Can you hear me? I can. Sis Shaolon. Quickly come to base A. Big bro Ling Ce challenged 1000 Autumns this time to help us take revenge on them. Don't impulsively use your black market artifact. Listen to me, J-Drama Run. Go and spectate Ling Ce and Qujin Shin's duel. Determine whether Ling Ce can really defeat Qujin Shin. Queen of Hearts ties of shooting stars. J40 Co 16 of clubs annihilating white storm. Jock Jack of clubs tracking solar. Of spades, colored chrysanthemum finger. Your magic attacks can collide with your defense passive. Looks like you have the advantage in defense. If I don't destroy this myriad heaven and earth energy field, I won't be able to damage you. Don't think I didn't notice, Ling Ce. You want to deplete my magic cards. Looks like you figured out how my skill works. I already said that I found the weakness of your skill. It's just that I'm more certain now. From the start of our battle, you've never used a duplicate card. No matter how special of a skill you have, Heavenland is still a game. There are no invincible skills. A deck of playing cards only has 54 cards, which is your skill's limit. After that, you will enter a long skill cooldown period. He's realized it. There's just one thing I still don't understand. Why can he always get cards with big numbers? Now Guild War First Phase Qujin Shin wasn't this lucky before. With his current luck, he can truly be called invincible. So what if you found out how my skill works? Let's see how long you can last. This duel is so intense. J-Drama Run, what's the situation there? I just arrived. It's like a battlefield. I see Big Bro Ling Ce. However, Ling Ce Big Bro Ling Ce is at a disadvantage. How is it, Ling Ce? If not for you being max leveled, you would have long been sent to your grave. Now, I'll give you one chance. As long as you promise your penumbra will enter our 1000 Autumns. Still the most powerful guild in Heavenland. I'm willing to co-manage the guild with you, both of us having all guild rights. This is the best choice for you. I really admire you, Ling Ce. Don't force me to wipe out your penumbra after killing you. You won't have the chance to negotiate by then. Guildmaster Qujin Shin, you are much more cunning than I thought. From what I see, this is you trying to induce my surrender before you run out of cards with big numbers. You are willing to co-manage the guild with me. Unfortunately, the main goal I started the second phase of the guild war is not to replace your 1000 Autumns. It's to take revenge against you. Revenge. What do you mean? You will know. Quit being so mysterious. TCH. Heart's magic fury scatter shot. Just as I thought. Even if you're bursting with luck, you're running out of cards with big numbers. Maze contract. I finally reached the moment when his luck takes a downturn. But I can't attack his defense head-on. I need to seize the gap when he releases his skill. And destroy the energy field myriad heaven and earth. The only awakened. When I used Open the Sky, the energy of the King of Humans from the skill filled the entire area in a short time. And I felt it being interrupted by another energy in some corners. Although it was just an instant, my instincts are telling me that. Those are the barrier cards for myriad heaven and earth. System notification skill. Myriad heaven and earth energy field is being destroyed. My myriad heaven and earth's barrier cards were hidden. Impossible. System notification myriad heaven and earth. Dual profession specialization exclusive area skill. Releases 4 hidden cards in the mage form to activate an area energy field to increase the passive. Defensive power of the warrior form. The greater the number of the card, the greater the increase in defensive power. System notification maze control was broken through by a large amount of skills. How did you find them? I saw them. Saw. System notification myriad heaven and earth. Skill has been completely destroyed. There is no increase in defense in the area anymore. I already calculated, and there are only a few big number cards in your hands now. Added with the fact that you no longer have the perverted defense increase from myriad heaven and earth. You can only turn back into that little mage who is at my mercy. It should be here. The coordinates that red guy gave me are in front. What duel between the guild masters of the two great guilds? They left behind their forces and are dueling to decide the outcome of the guild war. That's a bit too childish, right? Making me give up the battlefield between the forces to come here. If that red guy dared lie to me, I'll expose his gaming information. Is it here? That is .1000 Autumn's Kyujin Shin and Penumbra, S Ling CE. That red guy didn't lie to me. It's big news. After losing the defense increase from myriad heaven and earth, why do you seem so weak, huh? Fireworks over the sky of diamonds. The spring festival is already over, so why are you still shooting fireworks? Big Bro Ling CE was constantly at a disadvantage earlier. Yet now he's turned the tables. Their moves are too fast, I can't see the situation clearly at all. Got it. Continue to report the situation to me. Shu. You also heard him, Shaolon. Ling CE can contend with Kyujin Shin. With us plotting against Kyujin Shin, it's very likely we can take revenge. Let's rush over immediately. There's an NPC guard. It's easy to avoid them if we're careful. But why, Shaolon? Kyujin Shin isn't here, what use is there for us to continue infiltrating? The situation there is unclear, Ling CE might not necessarily defeat Kyujin Shin. If Ling CE loses, it'll be very hard for us to plot against Kyujin Shin with how unprepared we are. Just to be safe, if Ling CE can't defeat Kyujin Shin, at least we can lay a trap here first. Furthermore, avenging non-mainstream is our war. We have to do it with our own hands. Damn it. I couldn't maintain the opening advantage. Now, the small number cards are useless against him. If this goes on, I'll run out sooner or later. Do I really have to use it? So. You don't have the power to fight back anymore. You forced me. Ha. Something isn't right. This strange energy has dot. Shadow AMB. Sure. What's with these successive shocks? Only just landed. What the hell is this huge energy? As you wish. It's you who forced me to pull out my last trump card. Ling CE. Now, we can only fight to the death. There's no room for negotiation anymore. To think he still had one hand left. Fortunately, I opened this space and avoided the AoE damage. The unpredictable poker skill, the ATK and def attributes of the dual profession specialization. And this never-before-seen weapon. My high-level skills are almost out too. Kyujin Shin is truly stronger than expected. Even if it's a weapon that was hidden, its basic information should be identified the moment it appears. Judging from the power of the skill that was released just now, its grade should be about the same as my mythic grade ethereal ghost blade. There's something strange about this weapon. Unable to identify, even my title skill can't analyze it. Come to your death. Golden Explosive Binding Halo System Notification. Golden Explosive Binding Halo. After binding, the halo will produce a violent explosion. If bound by 3 or more halos, the produced explosion is enough to kill the bound player. Elemental Transformation plus Fire Rock Heat Wave. Take this. Predestined. Judgment. My next step was predicted. Value Amplifier. Black Market Item Artifact Game Value Amplifier. This is the legendary Black Market artifact. There's no item information. While we are in Heavenland, we can't see the information of Black Market Item.s. That's why I had you come over to explain it to you. You have the special derived Mage of Destiny. Profession. This artifact was tailor-made for you by the family. It's to make up for your skills shortcomings. Although the current you is the guildmaster of the #1 guild in Heavenland, the family knows very well that you're not the strongest. Even if you have a certain particularity as a player, you should know very well the amount of resources the family gave you to nurture you all this time. That little mage covered in obscurity who just awakened his Mage of Destiny. Derived profession back then. The family discovered your talent, and to make you even stronger, they made you awaken again through some means, becoming the current mage warrior. Dual profession specialization. Your level. Your resources. Each and everything you have in the game was prepared for you by the family. Behind the scenes. Your guild. The investment in you is quite huge thus. You absolutely cannot lose. After we analyzed the first phase of the guild war, we decided to strengthen the shortcomings of your skills. The greatest shortcoming of a Mage of Destiny is luck. So this amplifier can change a part of the data's probability when equipped. 6,000, which is to say, there will be a higher chance of you getting big number cards with your skill. Undoubtedly, this can greatly increase your strength. After consecutively using big number cards, I believe no player in the entire Heavenland can survive it. But using this method has the risk of management detecting it and banning my account. Don't worry, as long as you only equip it and not use it, it's unlikely you'll get detected. However, if you really use this Black Market artifact, you must end the battle quickly. The longer the battle goes on, the stronger the amplification, and the higher the chances of being detected. If you are detected and banned, that will be an unrecoverable and annihilating blow. With the HP Ling Su has left, even if he's level 120, he won't be able to take my lock-on magic, False Judgment. System notification. False Judgment. Lock-on magic. The locked-on target will receive God's judgment, attacks with damage twice the caster's own attributes. Cooldown time. 24 hours. Everything ends here. Ling Su. What? He still has 1 HP left. I wanted to try tanking your skill. Looks like I was too overconfident. Luckily, I stopped time before my HP dropped to 0. What form is this? Ah. What's going on? Why'd your energy suddenly get stronger? You big-ass guy. So damn troublesome. What's the battle situation? Big bro Ling Su, he's so amazing. He's completely suppressing Kyujin Shin. I can feel that. His actions, speed, and power all had a huge increase. How is this happening? What's with this form of his? I've never seen this before. I know you are very shocked at my current form. I didn't want to use this form to win at the beginning since this would make me feel like I'm bullying you. Looks like I was thinking too much. I have to admit, you are a strong opponent. Your various forms, weapons, and skills forced me to use it. Golden Explosive Bind. His action speed has already reached an extent that I can't catch him. Can your eyes keep up with my actions? Golden Explosive Bind. Ling Su, what's wrong, Kyujin Shin? You're even starting to randomly cast skills now. I've used the Black Market artifact for too long. I can't drag this on anymore. He only has 1 HP left. I don't believe I can't hit you again. Humph. You're doing some nonsense again. Let me teach you how to play the game. This is simply super big news. Impressive. Though I don't know if I can record their attacks clearly. But all of Heavenland. We'll see. Guildmaster Kyujin Shin of the number 1 guild Ladvent of 1,000 Autumns being so passive in front of Penumbra's Guildmaster Ling Su, who has only 1 HP. Although skill output is very important for a mage, backstab plus. But you're being over-reliant on your skills. Kick plus. Even a kick is a skill. Ignoring the importance of game controls. Getting lost on the so-called strongest equipment and magic. These are not the player qualities the guildmaster of the number 1 guild should have. Can you, who have constantly monopolized the game's resources, feel the fun brought by the game, Kyujin Shin? For me, who has always had arrangements made for levels, equipment, dungeons, are all things I should have as a matter of course. Yet, that which I felt when I just started playing the game. That joy. My time for revenge has come, Kyujin Shin. However, I'm not the one who will take your life. Is that live broadcast real? That's the guildmaster of the number 1 guild. The black market artifact. Still has a final insurance. Yes, understood. Don't worry, I've already prepared for the worst case scenario. Thank you for your concern. Goodbye. I have to clean up after him as always. It's still the same. So disappointing. Kyujin Shin. You trash. Only 1 hit left. And Penumbra. That we bet on will replace Advent of 1,000 Autumns. And become the number 1 guild. What are you talking about? The revenge against you. Is 1,000 Autumns' guildmaster already at his wit's end? Better not leave, everyone. It'll be revealed very soon. Nobody should have known about our duel. Why is there a live broadcast? Was it you? Ling Su, why did you do this? Although this isn't my style of doing things, to let the entire Heavenland pay attention to the fate of this war. It won't matter if it's me. I'm not the main character this time. What do you mean? Come out. You are one of those 4 from the first phase of the guild war. As expected, you remember us. Isn't he in the middle of fighting with Kyujin Shin? Where did he find the time to message me? Ling Su. J-drama run, no need to wait until Xiaolon arrives. Ling Su. Deliver the final blow after I reduce Kyujin Shin's HP until only a bit is left. Ling Su. This way, it'll count as you've taken revenge for non-mainstream. I'll take care of what happens after. Even if I can't do anything to you IRL. We still have to take revenge for non-mainstream in the game world. Reality. Non-mainstream. Revenge. Thief Ling Su. Above. Intends to deal with him in the real world. Did they do something again? Even in the real world, we were unable to find any information about him. This player is very mysterious. It's more like he was deliberately hidden. Don't assume that you can do anything you want in Heavenland. As the guildmaster of the number 1 guild. That you can harm the lives of others at will. A small fry like you really think that you can kill me. Just face your death obediently. Us ordinary players also have our own dignity. I've already made up my mind. You dare. I don't care what you monopolists do to me in the future. It's fine as long as Sis Xiaolon doesn't need to get banned to kill you. We can give non-mainstream an explanation with this kind of result. 2. Go to hell. Who the hell is that thief? Kyujin Shin is going to get killed by him. No way, the guildmaster of the number 1 guild is going to die at the hands of a thief who popped out of nowhere. Ha! What's wrong with the screen? The live broadcast disconnected. My camera robot. Calm down, I'll compensate you for your robot later. There's no need to live broadcast anymore now. My camera robot is very expensive. The scene of J-drama Run killing Kyujin Shin has already been recorded by the live broadcast. With this, it'll be easier to deal with the foolish quartet's matter later. Wait. Why hasn't Kyujin Shin's body vanished yet? Fate didn't lie to me. The prediction I made towards Ling So before fighting him. Kyujin Shin, you can't change the fate of defeat. He is still the king. That's why I activated the final insurance on the black market artifact. Get away from Kyujin Shin. I used the black market artifact to change my HP data. From the start of the duel, I hit a small amount of my HP. This allows me to survive one attack that drops me to 0 HP. All of you ordinary players. Bunch of ants. Why is fate on your side? I am the guild master of the #1 guild in Heavenland. System notification. King of Destiny. Mage of Destiny exclusive finishing move, obtain a playing card number through the prediction of fate. Towards the opponent. All playing cards with that number are no longer allowed to be used in this skill cycle. When using a playing card with that number again, the skill King of Destiny will be released. A lock-on magic that releases damage that is 3 times one's total attributes at the expense of one's own life. A final lock-on magic. This is important notice for all servers. Heavenland will be receiving a major update. The game will enter the server updating state in 3 hours. Thousand Autumn's player base is just too large. Since the walls have already been breached, we'll retreat back to camp and reform our defense line. The walls have been breached. Charge. Ha. Server-wide notification Heavenland will be receiving a major update. The game will enter the server updating state in 3 hours. The game will update in 3 hours. At this time, they chose to update their servers in the middle of the guild war. That will decide the future game situation in. Is this intervention from management? This update is too weird. Why would they choose to update the game at this time? Isn't this basically telling us to stop the... Damn it. Let's die together. Kyujin Shin. Retreat while the game is offline. Could it be? This is already the limit of our intervention. Listen to my order. Retreat. Don't you forget that you are using an illegal artifact. Right now. Do you really want to get banned? Even if I don't want to admit it. Joker Ochre. We will meet again. Guildmaster didn't die. Then. The results of this duel. Big bro Ling Ce, we can't just let him go like this. I also don't have a way to stop him. He's a mage after all. No, if he escapes back to Thousand Autumn's headquarters. Xiaolon and Long Face are there. Headquarters time left until the game update 2.17. It can disguise the changed data as something like a game bug for management to detect. We have designed an equipment that can remove the data traces of you using the. With this, you can avoid being banned. Where's the equipment? It's on the church level, where you usually work. Dab, has Imbido ended his fight yet? Tell him not to get carried away. I need him to come back quickly given my current situation. NPC Guild Guard, order the troops to withdraw. Since the server is going to get updated, there's no meaning in continuing fighting. Looks like the second phase of the guild war We'll end in a tie again. Hey, Inbido. The Guildmaster is low on HP, he needs you to immediately return to headquarters for protection. I can't leave even if I want to right now. I didn't expect this big bastard to be so difficult to deal with. So troublesome. Time left until the game update. 1.21. What's this? Why are these NPC guards? Data corruption. This is. I've got you. Kyujin Shin. That thing has the same data fluctuations as my black market item. Is she controlling my guild guards? You're also using an artifact. From the black market. Kneel. Kyujin Shin. My body. I can't control it. Kneel properly. And let me record a video of you repenting to non-mainstream. Time left until the game update 0.47. There's not a single 1,000 autumns. Player in the entire headquarters. Not just players. There's no NPC guards either. There are traces of combat. For your sins. I can't move. Repent. It's the mark on my head. No need to struggle pointlessly. As long as you have this mark, I can change one intention data in the game. For those NPCs who act as guards, I changed the target of their intention to protect. Never mind how you got this cheating item. And for you, I changed your intention to move. Don't you know the consequences of using a black market item? Account ban. So what? Big deal. I'll just say goodbye to this broken game. It's not like Heavenland is the only game out there. There are still 3 other big games on the market. Humph. You're too naive. Although Heavenland is just a game, its awakened system significantly affects the operation of the real world. Society, technology, finance, law and security, they're all closely related to the game. Using an illegal item in the game is no different from committing a crime in the real world. Both leave behind records that can never be erased. Do you really think you can still go to other games and live a new life? No. You'll only become an outcast of this world. Shut up. A bigwig who monopolizes resources like you doesn't understand. Ms. Grand's so cruel, I listen well. How dare they make this cute lowly cry? How abominable. If I find out who designed this mission, I'll beat them to death. The feeling of experiencing. Growing. They don't think about their level nor strength. Morons like these are everywhere. If you have that much time to waste, might as well go and kill some mobs to level up. The provided rewards are normally EXP, money, items, skills, or equipment. The feeling of companionship. Just because we got dragged into the conflict of you high-level players. Non-mainstream is now lying in a coma in the hospital. How can a person like you understand the feeling of losing a companion? Sis Shaolon. You said it well. But we can't let her get banned from continuing to use the black market item. We must end this. Stop, it's already too late. Compared to when I just met Shaolon, the current her has changed a lot. Perhaps, this is the effect of companions. Why must I delete their friend records? They are my partners who I met right after I started playing the game. Those low-end players aren't worthy of playing with you anymore. Remember your destiny, Kyujin Shin. You are someone who will become the guild master of the #1 guild in Heavenland. You have to get rid of all the worthless things around you. From the day we chose you, you were no longer just an ordinary player. After this, we will help you choose high-end players that are compatible with you to form a team. Just obediently follow our arrangements. Back then, it was me who gave up on the feeling of companionship. I'm sorry. Because of a dispute we caused in the game. Your companion was harmed in the real world. I'm very sorry. I can't accept it. Even if you apologize. Non-mainstream. She made the guildmaster of the #1 guild who stood high above us all apologize to us ordinary players. Sis Shaolon. You did it. If you want to take my life over this matter, I do not care. But I have to tell you guys the truth. Everything that happened was controlled by the power behind me. I did not arrange anything, and the threat you will face in the future isn't something that can be solved just by an apology from me. Do you really think we are fools? What are you saying? You are trying to avoid responsibility. You are the guildmaster of the #1 guild. And you say you aren't the decision maker. Who can? He didn't lie. Ha! This item I'm using can do more than controlling the intentions of players in the game. It can also make the player say their true intentions. He wasn't lying. So the mastermind who harmed us isn't him. Then Shaolon, you. I always thought that black market artifacts are all evil cheating methods. I never thought there'd be such an artifact like yours that can make a person show their true heart. But regardless of that, this type of balance-breaking method, it's not right to cheat in the game. It will lead to management banning your account. I am no exception. Ha! Could Kyujin Shin's near-invincible performance during our duel be the effect of using a black market item? I've already thought it through. I am willing to accept my punishment. But before that, I'll give you a gift. That portal-looking thing has the ability to edit the traces of using a black market item. For one time. As long as you throw in your black market item, you can evade management's detection and avoid being banned. One time. Then you. I'm tired of living a game life that's being controlled. Leaving this game is also a kind of release. Think of it as me taking responsibility for the harm your companion suffered. Shaolon, do as he says. There's only 7 minutes until the update. Since Kyujin Shin said that himself, so just go and do it. Sis Shaolon. Seize the opportunity. It'll be too late when the update starts. I am content with my loss. Ling Su, I couldn't defeat you even after using cheats. Using this thrilling duel as the stage for my exit from Heavenland wouldn't be bad either. I got it. That's my black market item. Why? Since you aren't the mastermind, then you shouldn't be the one to bear responsibility. This is my war. The update time has arrived. The servers will now enter updating mode, all players will be forcibly logged out. Shaolon. Everyone, goodbye. Server-wide notification. All players, please immediately log out of the game. Players in the middle of a mission will be forcibly teleported to the mission hall. Any loss incurred will be automatically compensated after the update. Server-wide notification. The upcoming update will also address some game bugs and handling of violations. Server-wide notification. Heavenland will usher in the largest scale and most complex update ever. Server-wide notification. All adventurers and players, please stay tuned. Coco Lee, hey, Ling Su, you're back in reality, right? Because of the update, Thousand Autumns withdrew their troops from the Guild War's main battlefield before going offline. Looks like this time's a tie again. Everyone has already agreed to head to Stillwater's place to discuss what happens next. When are you coming? I won't go there first. I still have some stuff to do. Coco Lee, please help me investigate something. Hello, Miss Nurse. Neurology Ward Room 6, I'd like to understand the current condition of the patient in this room. Are you his family member? The patient's current condition can be considered as stable, but there's still no sign of waking.